Guys, I was just walking to my parents' place. I normally go there by car, but I had a bit of an unhealthy couple of days eating badly, and I figured, you know what, let's get some exercise in to make up for that. And there's this small trailer park where they used to have an open trailer that everyone would dump old metal scrap and electronics in. They removed that. I think they can't get rid of the stuff themselves so easily because of COVID. But people still just dump stuff on their entry road. Which is very antisocial, so I figured I would help them by taking this. It was just dumped there on the street, looking in very sad shape. It was really gross inside and out. I haven't actually done anything to the inside except clean the laser lens and the heads and the pinch roller and capstan of the cassette player. And I removed a lot of paint from the outside because it was full of paint, full of grime, and I don't know where this thing has been, probably a garage. It's a Sanyo Z11 from 1991. And I just took it actually to my parents to see if it worked, and it has been playing music there all afternoon to my surprise. So let me quickly demonstrate the thing to you guys, because it is kind of cool that you can just grab something from the street, clean it up, only a little, everyone could have done this, and it just works perfectly. That's not quite right, to be honest. That's the first. Built the walls, long and low, knuckles crack, knees grow. So the CD player apparently needs a little bit more love. Probably the lens is not quite clean yet. Maybe my CD is dirty. No, it's not. So that may need a little time to wake up. But it plays. And as you may have noticed, I was recording a little here. Let's see if it did. That was maybe a bit too far. Means winding works well. There we go. Oh, that was the bit where I skipped tracks. Here we go. And that's what I did before I started this video. Here we go. Use me like a punch bag. I'm too much. As you can hear, it records quite well, especially for one of these radios. And then there's of course the radio.
Un peu en train de se calmer dans cette vallée du Rhône.
Afsoepeling en CD&V-voorzitter maakte
van de Grote Vlaamse feestdag dus. En dit jaar heeft er plaatsgevonden.
Donc à la baisse. C'est la fête de la communauté.
Er zwaar valt.
De Franstalige.
Overtrek. Non plus, mais ça n'a pas empêché la prise.
Being inside doesn't help. I was actually outside with the radio before and it received so well, it was ridiculous. Even without the antenna extended, it just received a shit ton of channels. So all in all, except for the CD player still being a bit iffy sometimes, which is a pity, the thing is fully functional. I'm not sure why anyone would dump this. It was a bit scratchy in the beginning, but just using it a little fixed that just fine. And I don't see why anyone would want to get rid of a perfectly fine radio for your garage or whatever like that. It also plays remarkably loud, by the way. I think it can make itself skip actually. Probably not, but that's super loud. Probably distorting the camera now. Super loud for a portable radio. It actually uses 35 watts, which is quite a bit for a radio like this, so maybe it has a 20 watt amplifier in it, I don't know. But all in all, this is one of the better sounding ghetto blasters, if not the best sounding plasticky ghetto blaster that I ever heard. It's very non-obtrusive sounding. We played a jazz tape in it all afternoon. It was just really pleasant to have play quietly with the bass boost on in that case, and just listen to it mumble away in the background without ever being obtrusive or annoying. Now it does it fine, you see. Like this. Just a really nice sounding machine. So yeah, I'm just going to keep this one because it may be useful in the future when I just need some music. It unfortunately does not have a line in, but I have an FM transmitter that I can use. So I'll just have it play some nice tapes. I'll have it play back one tape that's not recorded by this radio. So you hear the quality of the playback, which is actually remarkably good. Got to think music rights here, so what shall I play? Don't want to get my video muted, of course. This should work, I hope. I hope. It's a bit of a gamble. I think that's tape, right?
Comme le pour les autres, c'est une manie. Je te lègue mon talent au mon parti. Que ta galère. Avec un autre que je porte tous mes permis. Et tout le monde est d'accord avec ce que je dis. On est fiers. Je veux bien que l'on me laisse. Par le média, je suis assailli. Je ne veux plus vivre dans ce place. Je veux protéger ma famille. Andalas, 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 Missina, oh yeah, oh. Le Missit mourant.
And who knows how long this thing has been standing still. So I'm just going to let it exercise a little. I'm just going to make some food and let it play and see how it works in a few days. Because I think with a little bit of exercise, this one's going to be ready for another 30 years almost. Cannot imagine that this thing is almost 30 years old. Good, Sanyo. We just had a conversation about this in an online group, talking about underrated brands that are by no means high-end. And I think Sanyo fits the bill. It's always sort of functional at least. And they actually made a lot of stuff. They made loads of CD drives and tape drives for other brands, but Sanyo on its own, it's just, I would take this over a Sony or a Kenwood or even a JVC, like from this era, any day of the week. So there you go, that's my Sanyo.